Welcome back to another episode of Kotlin Bootcamp for programmers. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the extension. What is extension? Extension functions allows you to add function to an existing class without having to access its source code. For example, you could declare them inside another file. Suppose it is Extensions.kt file, and that is part of your package. Keep remember that file or any file that you want to specify, you want to write extension function, that should be inside your package. This doesn't actually modify the class, but it allows you to use the dot notation when calling the function on the object. Let's get back to an examples. For example, I want to create an extension function here. Function, I want to use a string class. This class does not have an space. Why you want to create an space? For example, I want to check I have a string, println, I have a string here. Does it have spaces? Does it have spaces? This is the string here I have. Now I want to check this string has a space or not. After that, I have to check space like this function, but we don't have that function, or we have to check that has a space. I want to check this string has a space or not. As you see, we don't have that capability to check our string that it has a space or not. For this purpose, we want to create an function for this string class that should check this string has a space or not. Let's go back to our function. Now I want to create this has space function. Has spaces, and it should return a boolean true or false. And now it should check found, and this means this string value dot find. It will find it has space, character space here. Now I means this, it will point out to this string class, and find will check any string that you are getting. It means any character is equal to this. This find function will go through each and every character, and it will check it has this space character or not. Here we have a space character, and this will get a true value. Now I want to return if found is not null. I means if found is not null, we will store this character inside this found. This is a space character, it is not a null. We have a space here, it means it is a character. You are storing that inside found. But if we don't have any space here, we will not get any value. We will get a null to this found. Now I want to check if this found is not null, return to row, else return false. Now let's see, it has a space. We have, as you see, now we have this has a space function. Now we can check our string that has a space or not, even though inside this string class we had not have this has a space. Now as you see, we are getting true, it means we have that space. Now I want to get rid of these if or something else, if else condition. I want to remove these, and I want to decrease the code. Just I want to return this found not equal to null. It will return this function true or false. I will remove this if or else condition. Even though again we can decrease this function, very simple. We can decrease this 3 lines of function into 1 line of function. Let's create that function string dot has spaces, same function, and now after that it will return just this line of code. This that find or I want to remove that. This I want to keep it as a find, and again it will check it has a space character. Please keep in mind that it is an space. Here it should be space. It will not be like this null. It should have a space here, and now you have to keep an space, and now it will check. And now this means you are storing this inside this found. Now you are checking found to null. It is null or not. I want to check that it is not null, then that will return that. I want to remove this one now. See, we decremented about 4 lines of code into 1 lines of code. Like this we can use. I mean, the has function is used to get the behavior of a class without accessing that class code. Here we are not accessing this string class code, but we have to append this has function has space behavior or attribute to this string class. Or let's back to another extension or functions. I have a aquarium class inside our function here. I have aquarium plants, and we have color and color string, and we have a size like this. Now keep remembers that if our properties private, we cannot access them inside our extension functions. For example, I want to create 2 more extension function here that I want to show you that it is valid or not. Now aquarium plants dot is read, it is a function that I want to create. I'm accessing that this aquarium color properties. Here I can access that. We are accessing that, we are checking if it is read or not. We are accessing that, but this one size is private. Here we cannot access the private method of this aquarium. I means it is a limitation that we cannot access the private attribute or the private property of a class inside the extension function. We cannot use that. We cannot use the private part of any class. Let's make another example. I want to remove this one. I want to remove this to here, or I just want to remove this one, just this one. And now I want to have this is read. I means this read function or is read, it don't need to be inside this file, or even though this aquarium plant can be in another files. For example, I have aquarium here. I have aquarium, a class aquarium I created in the previous episode. I have aquarium like volume, it has shape, water, and these constructors, tower, tank, another class. Now this aquarium does not have a new functions that I need. For example, this aquarium don't have a usage function. Suppose a usage function inside this object keyword that we are right now. I want to create an aquarium object val aquarium equal aquarium object. You are right now in the main encoder. We are right now inside the main encoder package. Now I can access this aquarium. I created aquarium object here. Now I can use this aquarium. Now aquarium dot usage. I don't have a function usage here. If I use that to print something, we don't have usage function. I want to create this usage function inside another file, but that file should be inside this main encoder package. Here we have the extension function. We can put all our extension function in another file. We can name it anything. Now but it is, even though it is another file, but we can use that aquarium class here. For example, function aquarium dot usage. and this usage will print for us aquarium is used to keep the fishes. Aquarium used to keep the fishes, like this. And now inside our class we should have this aquarium, and we should have this aquarium usage. We created that here. Now aquarium usage, we created that inside another function. Now aquarium dot usage, here we have that one. Now as you see, we can access that aquarium usage and we can print our aquarium usage. Now as you see, aquarium is used to keep the fishes. Beside the function we created, or the extension function, we can have the property, we can have the extension property also. We have aquarium plants here, and now I want to check, I want to create a new property that it checks if it is green or not, or function. So it is an example we created here. It is a extension function. Same thing, I want to create extension property, aquarium plant dot is green. It will check for us, it will return, or it will get, or let's keep it as a boolean for now. You should learn this, because if I don't use boolean it will get a bit confusing. Now I want to use the get properties, and after get properties it will check the color, and this color should check if that is green or not. Now this aquarium plant, it will check aquarium plants. Here we have, it will check is green, and we have the sorry for this, it should not be a function here. We are not creating a function, it should be a val, because we are creating a val keyword, or var. We can use it a var or a val. Now we can make it as a val, and val should get a is green value, and we should get this value like this. We should get color dot it. If it is green it will return true, if it is not green it will return false. Now I want to check, I want to create that is green. Now I want to create a val aquarium plant equal to aquarium plant, and now it will take only size. You can put it 30, and the second one it will take, first one is color, I want to send green, and the second one is the size 32. For example, we have here the color is here, the second one is 32, the size aquarium plant we have. Now when you want to check aquarium plants dot is green, I mean now we can check is green or not. If I print this one, we can have a good and nice true methods, because we have green here, and it will check is it is green or not. It is green. If I remove this green to just only v, this is not a green, it will return for us false, because that is not a green. So this is it for this video. If you like video, please thumbs up. If you don't like, please comment below. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, and wait for our amazing videos. See you soon on the next video.